Welcome to Baku's military trophy park or military trophy museum, whatever it is. And look at all these military things. There's all kinds of like tanks, vehicles, etc. So a lot of these things were like these things are from the war with Armenia and Azerbaijan. All of these are like captured, so like they are not necessarily like their own equipment either. There are a lot of it is like maybe all of it, I'm not sure, is like equipment captured from Armenia in their conflict. Uh, I assume it's to like honor the bravery and the like sacrifice of those who fight in the conflict for their country, or whatever, or maybe it's for like success. I'm not sure. Now there's okay, what is this? This is I think like an anti-aircraft thing as well. It has like machine guns. Yeah, it's an anti-aircraft gun, but it's a moving one. So it's like a tank that has an anti-aircraft gun instead of a normal tank gun essentially. It has all the specifications. Again, it's made 1974, and it has like 4 machine guns on it, and yeah, it's meant to shoot down planes. It also has like a crew amount where it was destroyed. All of these are destroyed in Fisuli, which is I don't know where that is, but it's a place I guess. So all of these things are destroyed in that place, as opposed to anywhere else. And then here we have an S-60. This is another anti-aircraft cannon, and it's mounted on like a multi-purpose thing. So that's like the base is like, there's many different kinds of weapons with this kind of base, but then the gun is in this model is an anti-aircraft, but it could be something else in like a different vehicle. So they are using a common base for that, and it's 1988. And it's just one like cannon, so this is an anti-aircraft cannon, not a machine gun. That's pretty good. There's a truck. This is just like I think a truck to like transport people and equipment and stuff. It's labeled later. There's some like I'm guessing like these are howitzers again. So oh no, I think howitzers like anti-tank cannon probably. So this one works actually. It says operational there. That's pretty fun, and it's captured in 100. So this is one they captured in operational state in the war. So it still works. It takes 8 people to use this little thing, and it's from 1945. Holy shit, this is from like World War II era, and it's operational. Oh my god, that is old. Now here's one from 70s. That's also operational. So this one also works, and this one is much newer. It's from 70s. Oh, this thing is fascinating. This is so... It looks like a crab or something. This one is so cool. It's so complicated. I don't know what it does. It's written in Azerbaijani. I don't understand the language, and I'm not going to bother translating it. Probably not for like straight combat. It's probably for more operational tasks. Because it doesn't have a gun on it. It's like this like claw things. This thing is... I don't know what this is for. It's like a radar thing or something. I have no clue, like a jammer. I don't know what that is, but it looks like something out of like a sci-fi movie. It's pretty cool. Maybe it's a missile thing. Oh yeah, maybe that's like a missile. Maybe it's like a missile launch pad. I don't know, but because it says like, oh, this one has English. Wait, does that one also have English? Let me double check the other one. Fuck, I need to know. The English is interesting. No, this one doesn't have any English, but that one actually has English. So let's read what this is. Let us read whatever this is. Okay, it's anti-aircraft missile system. So it has missiles. This one has missiles. Okay, that makes sense. So it's an anti-aircraft missile system. It's USSR. That's fun. Though there's some completely wrecked stuff. This is wrecked. I think it's a plane. I think it's a plane wreck that they just have here. That's fun. Yeah, it's an Su-25, so it's an attack aircraft, is what that calls it anyway. This is like a wreck of an Armenian Su-25, and they were destroyed on October 19th of 2020 during the 44-day Patriotic War. Yeah, so this conflict with Armenia and Azerbaijan has been going on for a long, long time, for like decades, since like Soviet Union disbanded, really. Pretty much immediately started like fighting over things, but it took quite a while before, but like it's not like one big conflict. It's a lot of like skirmishes and all kinds of different wars. There's T-72. That's a big boy. It has a big barrel pointed right at me. I mean, it's currently in rough condition, but it might actually be operational. It is operational, yeah, they said it. And it's from Chabrail. Yeah, 1999, so it's not like newer T-tanks. These things are pretty cool. I like these like big factor T-tanks are so cool. And it has like, yeah, it has an anti-aircraft machine gun built in even. It has like a cannon and a machine gun and an anti-aircraft machine gun built in. And it's like, this is like a proper tank. So this is like a, heavy duty, like, not like anything else. It's a proper full-on tank. That's an EDA2, whatever that means. So this is a disinfection shower truck. So I guess that's where like they would like, shower, clean themselves, stuff like that. It's destroyed and in 100. I mean, it's pretty cool to, I think it's cool to learn about these things because I want to come here because this seemed like there's some controversy around this place and we'll get to it. I mean, it are like partially because these are captured stuff from like the war. They're like showing off their war trophies. And partially because of a certain other thing, but I won't go into details of that here. I don't want to be too political. I'm just interested in this. I find this fun. I find it fun to see like these kinds of like, unusual things when you go to a country, right? Like that's fun. Another, that's a mortar. So that's an automatic mortar. And it's operational. It's taken Chevrolet. It doesn't say when it's from. It does say time on this one. But yeah, this is a functional mortar, which is pretty fun. Pretty cool vehicles. There's a lot of like, vehicles I'm also not familiar with because I come from, the West. When I go to museum in like, Finland, I don't see these kinds of, military vehicles in there because, well, we mostly had the Finnish ones there's some Russian ones sometimes because Russia's next door and they have had some conflicts, but that's from World War II times, not like new. There's also like a combat van, so that just has text on it there. I guess you can actually like walk up to them then, like if the text is all the way there, because I couldn't print that from here. I'm just looking at some cool thumbnails. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can definitely walk up to that. Oh fuck, it's so wet. It's like complete mud. Oh well, but let's go. I'm willing to make this sacrifice and dirty up my shoes. So that's from 1990. It's a very old car. It was used to transport weapons. Fuck, my feet are sinking in that. So I guess you can walk like off the path, but fuck, it's muddy as hell. Look at my... Bro, this shoe is fucked. That's life. When you want to do shit, you just do it and then you face consequences. And that's my consequence for going up there. I think he won't be doing that again. I guess it's already messy enough. This is a mess. Look at the bottom of that. Damn. It's a fucking disaster. It's so big, like I've only gone through, like we haven't even gone through like, even remotely like half of it. We have gone through like a small section, we have gone through like that quarter and now we are here. That's just a video hole, so there's nothing, but there's, more stuff on this edge. So there's immediate like a vehicle there. And that is a guided missile launcher. Okay, cool. It's operational, so it should have the, like I guess it's just something on top there. I'm not sure what that exactly is, but it's there. There's a Nissan Navara. It's just a pickup truck. Anyway, that was destroyed in 100. So that's, and it's from 2006. They just have a Nissan Navara here. That's fun. They have just pickup trucks now. I guess they have military use for like pickup trucks as well, so it kind of makes sense, I guess. And that's another T-72. That one is destroyed. That T-72 is fucked. It's like the other one there was operational. This one isn't. I can tell you that for sure. Pickup truck, it's completely destroyed. A Patriot, it's made in 2000. That one is so... I wonder what happened to it. It's completely destroyed. It's like that also. Like the amount of rust on this is insane. It's incredibly how much like rust is on these vehicles. Trailer mine layer. So this actually puts down mines. So like you can 1980. So one of these you would like go around with, and you would like You would drive around with that, and you would have mines in it, and you would just put down mines in the ground. That's a pretty dangerous thing, actually. A Taud gun. What is a Taud gun? It's from 1960. Is that for like? Is it just another like anti-tank gunner? I guess it's like another anti-tank gun or like artillery or something. It's probably anti-tank because it's like facing forward, as opposed to like up or anything. That is massive. Take a look at that barrel size. Damn, that is huge. When was this from? This was like not new, right? Take a look at that barrel. Oh, that is big. 1960s, yeah. That is a massive gun. But yeah, this is the military trophy park, military trophy museum, whatever you want to call it, in Baku. It's full of stuff they captured from their conflict with Armenia. You can make of that what you will. I like the views as well. Like on the background, you're looking at that. You're looking at all this. Like, there's some good stuff in the background, and in that way is the sea. So, or not the sea, but the Caspian Sea, which is a lake or whatever. Good, Stika. So that's a self-propelled howitzer. So that's a howitzer that can move, and that thing is fucking massive. Take a look at that barrel size. So that is a big thing, and that's a howitzer that can just like move around. Like, look at that. That is incredible. That is big. It's from 1991, so it's not that old. It's not new either, but it's not crazy old. It's another T-72, yeah. I didn't notice like bricks or whatever before, but yeah, there's just like these like rectangular things attached to it as armor, I guess. Albert Agordov, the national hero of Azerbaijan, Chuba Urchin knocked out the T-72 tank, and this was like a monument there. So Armenia recovered it, and then it was removed and brought to Baku by Azerbaijan. That's another T-72, this one is destroyed as hell, this one is like not usable. It's another T-72, this one is not drivable, you will not operate this, it's completely wrecked. And a missile system, so there's a piece of a missile. It's like the bottom of a missile, essentially. 1946, damn, not a really old and big gun. Some of these old guns are so big. And there's like a propped up T-72 that's like on a hill, like, with like all these tires surrounding it. I'm not gonna go up there because of the muddiness, but that's from 1986, of course, and yeah, it's a big thing. Damaged, seemingly. So not like destroyed, but damaged. So they also have damaged stuff that isn't completely wrecked. What? This is exit, so there's already a truck, and this is like a draped down, and there's water falling down from the snow, like melting, I guess. Oh, this tunnel goes to firing position. Can you go in it? You can go in it. Hell yeah, let's go. Tunnel. Okay, I'm not gonna go deeper, it's fucking muddy. They have COVID warnings as well. So this is a bunker where it would, like, be hopefully safe from, like, bombs and stuff. I don't know what that thing is, but it's cool that you have all these things. You can just, like, enter freely. That's fun, generally. And outer tunnel, let's go. Seems like there's people here. Hi. Hello. I would love to go up this, but that is very muddy. Also, like walking trenches. This is so cool. So these are like trenches that, like, the soldiers would be in. They just have a trench here. So they would fight here. It's a model, I think, of a real fighting position. It's not like a real trench they have here for fighting, but it's a model of one. And then there's I'm not going to go in there because of the all of trash in there, actually. Why do people litter like this? Why do people just put trash in places? That is annoying. Don't litter these museums and shit. That is not how you should be acting. That is not correct. No one should be doing that. That is wrong. Oh, there's a gun. There's an AKM assault rifle. So this is just a full-on, like, gun. Damn. I think it's an actual gun that's, like, been disabled, obviously, but... And there's a shelf for spare ammunition. There's a helmet. There's also barbed wire all around this, so you could actually get hurt if you were careless. The barbed wire is pretty fun. There's just like a wire, like a thing here, metal thing here, blocking like the way you have to like let that down. I'm glad I'm not a kid running around carelessly, because. So here's another position. This one isn't that. That's how there's like trash in it, which is fun. You know, the lack of trash here is a wonderful little addition compared to some of the previous spots. I like the barbed wire. You know, it really makes it feel real. Like this feels like an actual trench, kinda. Like I haven't like really seen this kind of stuff done before. I mean, they have a fucking gun. You can go on a gun. Like this is awesome. You can go on a gun. You can use a gun. You can point a gun. Like, come on, this is awesome. Anyway, I have all these pictures of like now here, like of, you know, the military vehicles and stuff. There's a picture there. There's a picture there. There's some troop pictures there. I actually see this all over the place. There's like pictures of like military people and stuff. Like it's advertised the military and stuff. So these business era buildings are pretty cool visually. They look pretty good. You can see like a TV tower or whatever there as well. And there's like a bunch of these like tank stopping things and barriers. So there's 7th barrier. So these are like mines, I think, on the ground. I'm not going to go there. I assume these are not like active, but there are like mines there, just like on the ground. So I would step on those and it would blow up and die. And this would just be like barbed wire all like for a long distance like that. And then here you can see like on the ground there's barbed wire. So it's just like high up, but it's on the ground. It's filled with wires, and there's so much of it. This is like the anti-tank stuff. So this is for like you know, these are meant to like stop tanks from moving. So these are like for vehicle stopping, and that is barbed wire sideways things again for tanks, I guess, is what it says. What is it on this one? Oh, that's a minefield. These are anti-tank mines now. Then you can see there's mines there. These are anti-tank mines. That's cool. I like anti-personnel mines, but anti-tank mines. And then it's the first barrier. So this should be the last one because I'm going last to first. This is anti-tank ditch. After T-32. This one is destroyed. It doesn't look actually that bad compared to some of the other ones. Yeah, there's the BM-21. That's a rocket launcher. It can shoot 40 rockets. I think we saw a similar one before. There's some of the rocket like boxes as well. That's another BMP-2, completely destroyed. This is like completely broken down. BMP-2. Ultra BMP-2 there. That one is only damaged. And then there's a howitzer aiming at the car road. They can shoot down the cars with this. Ultra BMP-2. There's all the same ones like T-72, BMP-2. This is like the huge one. This big. Fuck! I stepped in the mud again. That is a mess. Me stepping in the mud is a mess. Oh, a helicopter. I haven't seen a helicopter here before. Well, that's a helicopter. It's from 1959, so it's an old one. It can take like rockets, it can take missiles. It's an Mi-8. It's Ultra ATGM launchers. Ultra BMP-1. T-72 again. So it's Ultra like cargo truck, Ultra cargo truck, Ultra BMP-1. It's based really, we have a ton of vehicles. These are like all captured from like Armenia. So like they are all like acquired from like that context. Like all of these vehicles we have seen, and there's so many of them. Like, you know, just take a look at the size of the place. Like you can see kind of back there, like it's so big. Like there's so many of them. It's nuts. And it has some like helicopters and airplanes and stuff. And like a model trench and everything. Yeah, it's not in English though, but they have a map of the entire area. And you can see like what they have everywhere on the map. So if you want to choose like some things and not others, you can actually check out. So this whole area, this is the whole like trench area, etc. You can see it's like a simulated battle position thing. So they're like trying to make it look like a battle area, or like how it would be in the battle. Like if I think it's simulated one of a specific one as well. They mentioned there, I don't recall which one, but there's a car, just a normal car again. And another howitzer. I love just like standard ass cars like Nissans and whatnot. So that's for a water tank. They also have like trailers, I guess. And yeah, they captured even like they even captured like trailers for carrying like water and stuff. And this is a kitchen trailer. You can see there's like a bomb or whatever like in there, which is pretty like it's pretty cool. It's still in there. It looks interesting. There's some more old. Well, it's an old van that actually is that's cheap. It's actually like in a good condition. We haven't seen those haven't been like broken before. So that's cool. That's like actually like this is how the cheaps like actually look when they're good. And there's some like howitzers and stuff. And there's this old like van. We saw the broken one before, but this one is actually like in good condition. So this is operational. This is a 456. So that's like, and then you can see all kinds of like trucks that are all like in good condition. You can like actually use these. There's one that's completely wrecked though, down that way. Oh, you can even see the like Armenian flag on this one, on the side. So you can really see where it comes from and whatnot. Oh, there's a very fucked up truck. Like you can see, like the front is like torn off. It's like torn off on the front. Yeah, surface to air. So this is actually shooting air targets with the missiles. It's from 1980, and it has 6 missiles. It's a pretty big missile assembly. Actually, you can see it on top like that. It's a pretty big one. There's like all kinds of different like guns, and it's hard to see because of the sun, but you can see like what they all are. I'm not going to read through all of that because I'm not that degree of invested. But they have guns, they have tools, they have like rocket launchers, this big ass machine gun, like a mortar, a lot of different I had to pay more money than a local would have to pay though. That's one thing that is, they do that here a lot actually in like museums and just like touristy spots generally. Yeah, who cares if it's exit? There aren't many people around. Another gun. Yeah. Bow, 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 bow. I love the guns. They're just like, it's just fun that they are there. You can't really walk through because of this, but there's a position there. Yeah, there's also a helmet. So, you know what I mentioned is controversial? That's why. That helmet is why. So that's the, I'm going to add the Everesting post. Back when they opened the museum, they used to have this like thing of like mannequins pretending to be like dead or captured Armenian soldiers. They had a whole like wall of just like helmets with like helmets of dead Armenian soldiers. So they really were like bragging hardcore about, having killed Armenian soldiers. And that was obviously controversial, very like unethical, very bad. So they took that and they decided, you know what, that's not good PR. So they changed it, but that doesn't mean they stopped entirely. They got rid of the mannequins, they got rid of the helmet walls, but they still kept the helmets because, I mean, they love their liberation. Dictators love liberating their people and whatnot. So you can't, have to keep bragging about the people you have killed. So that's the story of this. What is this? This like it's like a telescope. You can like, so you can like look down here. Not anymore, I guess. Oh no, you can. But it's just white. Like I'm not sure if it will show up on camera, but either it's staring at the snow, or it's like blocked off on the other end. It's probably blocked off on the other end. Like probably it's just blocked off on the other end. No, fuck. Oh no, I dropped the mic and I stepped on it. I guess it's still recording fine. Yeah, it's recording fine, but fuck, this is bad. I just dropped the mic and I got like mud on it. That's not fucking good. I also don't know where the magnetic piece is, so there's a magnetic piece it attaches to. Now I know where it is, it was in my coat still, thank God. So that's not like permalost. It's a small little thing. It's not that strongly attached to my coat, so it finally decided to fall off. Thank God I noticed it having fallen off when it did. Like, I'm actually glad I stepped on it because that's how I noticed it falling. If I didn't step on it, I would not have noticed. So there's like an ultra low path you can like go down. I'm not going to go there, but There's a box there. It also has all kinds of crap around it, like a real trench would. It's a really good like recreation of a trench. Oh, and there's another helmet. Again, these are you'll have the explanation in post, but this is a helmet. That is a helmet of a soldier. It's a real helmet of an Armenian soldier. Let's just say that. And yeah, I missed that one before as well. And here's the all previous like gun I found, and the helmet. There's also the helmet here. Bow 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 bow. As always, stay Ligma.